Hello, I'm Dean Wands and this is the Raith Rovers Club podcast. Joining me this week is Matthew Sugden. How are you, Matthew?
Yeah, I'm good.
And also joining me this week is Kel Wands. How are you, Kel?
I'm great.
That's good to hear. We're just fresh back from Stirling and that was a bit of a nervy finish, do you not think?
It's the usual Rovers way, you know. They can't go and win comfortably. It always has to be by the odd goal, but you know, we'll take that into next week. Yeah.
Kel, Johnny Baird's goal.
Oh,
You were going absolutely nuts.
yeah, I know. It was just, I was just so wound up. The Stirling players are so scummy that
There's two centre backs were hacking us all over the pitch today. And I mean, how often did they moan? I mean, that was
and they were fat and really.
Every time the ref gave a decision, there were three players. I think it was Boris and Aitken and whoever else surrounding the referee moaning.
Alan Walker's free kick. Let's talk about Alan Walker's free kick. That was amazing.
So it was like Dundee's one, you know, he's curling the keeper's side. Keeper takes a step to the other side, puts in that side. I was like to my dad, who's like, he's putting this, and I said out over the stand, away at the ground. And my dad said out the ground. Dean said into the wall.
I said into the wall, and then I videoed it.
A bit of reverse psychology for you there. And Walker puts it in the back of the net. You know, perfect, a great goal.
It was a great start, and then we had a couple of good chances after that.
I thought we started really well. I mean, the distribution was better from the back. You know, you're playing the ball in the wings, and you've got Taddy one-on-one with the defender, and Beardy one-on-one with the defender. They can beat them, and then we got the goal. And the usual Rovers just did nothing after that.
You could just tell we needed a second goal.
I said that all. That's all for the game. You know, maybe at the beginning of the season you would have been comfortable on a 1-0.
And then I think we were all quite happy as well. Mark Ferry came on at half time, and unfortunately he was the one that was, I'm going to say, he was at fault for the goal. He shouldn't have given it away in that position.
Right from our free kick, to be honest.
It's a poor free kick.
And I think we should maybe vary our free kick sometimes, because we just do the exact same thing all the time. But you had
There's a couple of
Kevin McBride, who was standing right on the edge of the box, unmarked. Why not pass it off to to him one or two times?
We've done that before. And then smashed it. Just, you know, got absolutely nowhere, and then, you know, everybody.
Well, I'd rather pass it off to McBride and he skied it instead of punting it into the box and then come back out and it resulted in the goal.
If you put it into the box, then percentages say that there's more chance of getting a goal than if you flick it out to one guy.
We're not really a long range striking team, are we?
No, we had one today. Yeah, Walker late on.
We said so. I was like, no, don't shoot it, absolute rocket.
I was sitting there as well, but I didn't even move off the seat. I just thought he was going to blast it over the bar, and then you see it dip and it just rattled the bar. It was absolutely brilliant.
It's a great strike. Miles Wells is on fire at the moment. He's got a few goals this season. Must he about 6 or 7?
Goals, and he loves playing against Dunfermline as well, which is good going into next week. I mean, he pretty much carried the team second half last season when we were 2-0 down and they had a man sent off and he scored the goal. Yeah,
he was the only one at the end going up to the fans.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he was right up for that. He was bang up for the road.
Speaking of
Johnny Baird was the final whistle. He doesn't have to do all the badge kissing thing. That doesn't really bother me. But you know, you can tell he's right up for it. Like
he looked really up for it. Then
I think he got even more up to it when he started getting fouled in the second half.
By that number 6.
After it went 1-1, and every time he was on the ball, he was just getting hacked down.
I mean, every time in the first half and the second half, every time the long ball was played forward, they were all over Taddy and Baird, the two centre halves.
Yeah, no. Every time the ball gets punted up, Taddy always tries to shield it before jumping up to try and knock on to Baird, and then the players always just grabbing him, not letting him jump. And then they never get penalised for it at all.
I know.
And
that's what you're better with Taddy. If you're going to play a long bottom, get him down the line, get him facing the defender one-on-one, because he's going to be faster than most players in this division.
Because he did that a couple of times first 15 minutes and we're getting a bit of joy out of it.
And in the second half of the England, he was doing a few bits of play.
It's good to see Beardy's up for Player of the Year as well, first division. That'd be good.
Well, Harkins, Higgins and Andy Kirk. Andy Kirk, he scored maybe a few goals at the beginning of the season, but he's been injured the most. It's ridiculous.
See, you know, times I have seen him play well against the Rovers, I've not
seen him play well against the Rovers once.
Nah. You know, and
he rarely plays against us, to be honest. I don't think
he's not even scored against us this season. Who else in the Rovers do you reckon could have been up for it apart from Johnny? I think Alan Walker's been consistently good.
I say that,
especially because he's playing out of position. You know?
Alan Walker probably the most consistent performer.
I think if Ferry hadn't been knocked out of the team, he probably could have been up for it.
Beginning of the season, he was on fire.
Exactly. And McGlynn decided to change it, and you know he's never got that form back.
It's hard coming on as a sub though. You've seen that Graham Weir. Everyone's saying, "Oh, Weir's not scored in so long."
I thought Weir did okay.
If you add up all the minutes Weir's been on the pitch for the last 2 seasons, you know, it's probably not even the last 90 minutes.
Yeah. And I mean,
his best game last season when he started against Dundee in the Cup.
Yeah,
that was his best game.
The last 10-15 minutes, I thought he did quite well. I thought I mean, we spoke about this last week. Why not go 4-3-3 this weekend, going into the Stirling game, and just try and get a big win?
Yeah.
I mean, quite honestly,
I thought we were over them when we changed formation after they equalised.
I mean, I think McGunn likes the width, but you know, let's be honest, McBride didn't offer too much in the left hand side, and Walker likes to come inside as well.
Every time McBride, Ellis was always at him, always.
It's good to see it though.
You'd think he'd learn from his mistake and do it again, but then he just.
I mean, it was good having Laurie behind him, and I say that. My auntie says to me that I think Laurie must have went up to McGlynn at half time, say any chance you could sub him off because he's doing nothing.
Well,
I said defensively he doesn't offer anything.
He wasn't doing much, but I didn't think he was as bad as usual, to be honest.
I didn't think he didn't do much, but he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. That's the thing.
He didn't do anything.
His corners
were pish.
Poor today.
They're
usually not that bad.
He usually puts in a good ball, just in the 6-yard box.
Corners anyway.
I said to my dad, he's only really in the team for corners, and his ones today were absolutely crap. So he's no use to us now if he can't hit a corner.
But running and crossing it is terrible. But
you think, you know, I think one time Taddy played a ball to him and he's one-on-one with the defender trying to get the ball, and I thought he was supposed to be fast, but he looked absolutely knackered.
It was a case to just get the 3 points. However, because the big game is obviously next weekend, so I think we might as well just start talking about that right now.
I heard someone coming to the ground saying like the Pars will be even more cocky now after winning 6-1, which is better for us. You know, they'll be thinking they're going to be a wee walk in the park, winning 6-1 last week. But so
then, you know, they went in the last game having won 5-0 at Kidden.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so
I don't think they have anything to be cocky about, to be honest. All the form goes out the window.
I mean, you can win 6-1, but the fact of the matter is they're 1 point ahead of us.
And I mean, Queen of South have been a poor team since the turn of the year.
The only thing that could go against us though is we've got 7 points against them, and they've only got 1.
Exactly.
And they might want to get a little bit of revenge and win the league on.
Yeah, but psychologically, you know, Dunfermline haven't beat us this season, so you know what a great, absolutely brilliant chance to get the 10 points, you know, versus their 1. I mean, that'd be massive.
Talk about the team for next week. I was saying this. I was saying McGlynn after today.
Sorry, here's your theory, right? And I actually quite agree with this.
This is my football manager. This is what I would do.
I quite agree with this actually. This is quite a sound idea, because obviously the wide players aren't working too much in 4-4-2, right? So go for it.
Well, based on today's performance from the Pars in the 6-1, I think McGlynn would be happy with a point considering Dunfermline's last 2 games.
Can't go for a point.
Just listen, Kyle, hypothetically, say we draw with Dunfermline, okay, and then they go Morton and draw, and we beat Queens, we're top of the league with a game ago, and they'll have Falkirk at home.
Dunfermline going to beat Falkirk.
You think so? I don't know.
I think so.
Steam
haven't they beat them 3 times already this season? And
nah, they drew them at East End and they beat them both times at Falkirk Stadium.
The thing is,
I was thinking, with everyone back, Hill back from suspension, Davo probably back in, I was going to go with this. This is full manager. Okay. McNewan goes. Then you'd have Wilson as right wing back, Laurie Ellis as left wing back. Then you'd have 3 centre halves: Murray right centre back, Campbell centre back, and Dougie Hill left centre back. And then you'd have Davo and McBride sitting in front of the defence, and then Walker but kind of like free roll in front of them.
Because he has done that role before, yeah.
He always just inside when he's on the right. Anyway,
he likes to go forward.
And Taddy and Beard up front in a 5-3-2 or a 3-5-2, whatever you want to call it.
Let's be honest, you know, we don't use the width that much. You know, I mean, I agree with you. I think also Wilson, you know, struggles defensively as well. That gives him a wee bit more of a license to go forward when he gets a chance.
I think that with that formation though, McGlynn, when he first came to the Rovers, he had that formation. I think Lumsden playing and whoever else was it. He played the 3 at the back with the 2 wing backs.
Because I think we need a bit of pace at the back. And I think the only person that's got that pace at the back is Wilson, and I think obviously Laurie's probably got a bit more pace than the other two, the 2 centre halves at the minute. But I think they're going to need a bit of cover, and I think Dougie.
Dougie.
Given how Dougie's played the last, you know, I think he should start.
Absolutely. After the way he's played over the last couple of weeks, and he needs to start.
Ken McBride was your man of the match today, Matthew.
Yeah, I thought he put himself about really well, and his use of the ball was good. You know, he played it simple, and when he could pick a pass, he's always in there breaking up the play. You know, he's I think he's the best holding midfielder I've seen at Stars Park in a while. I mean,
we'll keep on for next season.
Well, I read on fan talk that his contract's up at Hibs, he's not getting a new one. So, I don't know, I think it depends. If we go up, then definitely. If we stay in the first division, he'll have to see if he gets any other offers, you know, but I'd keep him definitely. He's impressed me in all the games I've seen him, you know, he barely gives the ball away. You can get him, put a tackle in, put himself a bit strong.
I think if we could keep him next season, he would be quite good.
Oh.
I said I wasn't happy with Davison, but over the last couple of weeks, he's been playing really
since
well.
McBride's came in, the 3 games that him, McBride have played centre mid. Dabo's, you know, he's played really well.
So I'd like to see them two working together more season, because
although I think Simmons is his favourite.
I like Simmons, but
I like Simmons as well. He's a bit hit and miss with the fans.
He gets a player, and he put up a couple of bad balls.
But you can see when he does that.
I would say on the whole he's better than Davidson as far as running with the ball. You know, his distribution with the ball isn't quite as good, but he's more comfortable running with the ball. I think Davidson.
So is you never know what it's going to be like before each game. It's like next week, he'll be up for it because it's former
I don't
team.
think he'll play next week. I think I'm going to get there next week. I'm going to about 2 o'clock.
Me and my dad, last time at the Pars game, we went like 1, got McDonald's and parked up in the street and ate at McDonald's and like sat in a car and played on my iPhone for like an hour and then waited like 2 o'clock. And I was like, the stand was half full at 2 o'clock. And I remember last season we went and it was absolutely heaving. There's only 2 turnstiles open. There's like massive queues going up to the garage.
They're always quite
it's
cool
bullshit.
that way as well. There's even piles of cars all over the shop at 5 Auto Centre as well. You can hardly get in. Right guys, so we're going to do predictions for next week.
I was close to my 1-1.
You were close to your 1-1, but unfortunately me and Kyle were absolutely bang on with a 2-1. Kyle, you can stop lying on my bed for just a second.
No, I'm still listening, mate. I'm still listening.
What's your prediction for next week, Dunfermline, Kyle? Since this is for 2 in a row.
1-0 Dunfermline.
Oh my god, I cannot believe you just said that.
I can't believe I just said that. But
it's official, guys.
No,
Kyle Wands will be banned from the podcast as of tonight.
No, well, but the thing is
you always be pessimistic. So you're
No,
disappointed.
but it's just this passing it back to the keeper all the time. We done it once today.
And he scuffed it up there.
And he scuffed it.
Yeah, but he passed back to his left foot. Let's not talk about that. We had that all last week.
But Dunfermline are just they're gonna throw themselves at us even more. And if we do that again, we're just gonna muck up like against Cowdenbeath. Yeah, I feel that we've got a good chance of winning.
You know what, Rovers?
But I just can't.
You've seen it. It's the typical Rovers the last 4 games. Falkirk and Dundee, completely great performances against the 2 big teams. Comes to the bottom 2, Cowdenbeath and Stirling, where we play absolutely terrible. I think we lift ourselves for the big games. We thrive under the big game atmosphere. We've done it this season before against the Pars.
So what's your score then?
I'm not going to say. I think we're going to win. I think we're going to get a 1-1 draw. I think
you're going to win?
I think
it's going to be a 1-1 draw.
I don't think we're going to win.
Yeah, that's good.
I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw with John Beard scoring the goal. 1-1. They'll score first. We know not half time. They'll score in 55. We'll score in about the 8th minute again to get a wee 1-1 draw. Take it the next week. They'll draw with Morton. We'll beat Queens. We'll go top. We'll draw with Partick and they'll draw with Falkirk and we'll win the league. Thank you very much. Good night.
I'm glad you got that on. I would actually be delighted if that happened. Okay guys, we're just gonna...
What's your score?
Nah,
didn't start trying to jump at this one, Dean.
I'm gonna say...
Heather Harding, it's a question.
None of your 4-0 stuff again like you said in the car.
He said 4-1 the day. 4-1.
He said 4-0 in the car on the way home.
He gave Stirling...
Dean, what's the score going to be next week? 4-0.
That's his
Yeah, I get it.
I'll be realistic. I'm gonna say Dunfermline 2, Raith Rovers 3.
Oh, shut up, man. 3-2 at a Rovers game. You're being serious, man. 5 goals at a Rovers game.
Rovers scoring 3.
Taking the back in.
He's lost the plot here.
Yeah.
He just says
I
random.
expect time for us to leave, to be honest.
Well, important game of people on the go. The other promotion race.
Yeah, we just got what, 3 more games?
Win this game and we're champions.
Oh, come on, lads,
I can't wait to play Rovers on FIFA next year.
If they're not, I'm just making them up, man. Bullshit. They have the worst, Irish league. I mean, dear God, whatever.
Just delete Dunfermline off it.
Yeah, no, that's a topic for another debate. FIFA.
Okay, guys, enjoy the 3-2 next weekend, and we'll
Come on,
see.
Rovers!
Come on, Rover. Woo, John Beard, legend. Thank you.